Eggs are one of the most common foods on the planet, yet they remain at the center of a constant health debate. For every person who praises them as a nutritional powerhouse, another warns about their cholesterol content. It can be confusing. But what happens when you move past the general advice and adopt a specific habit, like eating 4 eggs every single day? The effects are more profound and wide-ranging than you might think. This isn't just about cholesterol. It's about a cascade of changes that can affect your energy, your body composition, and your long-term health. In this video, we'll explore the real, tangible transformations your body may undergo when you make 4 eggs a consistent part of your daily routine, stripping away the complex science to reveal a straightforward story. Before we continue, we want to say how much we love seeing this community grow. If you find this information valuable, please help us reach more people by liking and sharing it with your friends. We'd also love to get to know you. Tell us where you're tuning in from and how old you are in the comments. We're here and actively replying. Now let's move on to the first thing that happens to your body when you eat 4 eggs every day. If you've ever started your day with a sugary bowl of cereal or a plain piece of toast, only to find yourself starving and sluggish by mid-morning, you've experienced the energy roller coaster that comes with a high carbohydrate, low protein meal. Eating 4 eggs every day can fundamentally change this pattern. The first and most noticeable change for many people is a profound shift in their daily energy levels. Instead of peaks and crashes, you begin to experience a smooth, steady supply of fuel that powers you through your tasks from morning until afternoon without the desperate need for a snack or a coffee fix. This happens because of the unique combination of nutrients packed into each egg. Think of the high-quality protein in 4 eggs as a time-release energy capsule. When you eat them, your body has to work to break down this protein into its building blocks. This process is not instant. It takes time. As a result, the energy from your breakfast is released into your bloodstream gradually, providing a long-lasting source of power. This is the complete opposite of what happens with simple sugars, which flood your system quickly, cause a spike in energy, and then just as rapidly leave you drained when your body overcorrects with insulin. The substantial fat content in the yolks of 4 eggs further contributes to this feeling of sustained energy. Fats are the body's most concentrated source of fuel, and they digest even more slowly than protein, adding to that feeling of contentment and steady vitality. Beyond the protein and fat, eggs are a rich source of B vitamins, which act as essential helpers in your body's energy factory. Vitamins like B2, riboflavin, B5, pantothenic acid, and B12 are critical for the process that converts the food you eat into adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, the fundamental unit of energy that your cells use to function. Without adequate levels of these B vitamins, this conversion process becomes inefficient, like a factory with missing workers. You could be eating plenty of calories, but your body struggles to turn them into usable fuel, leading to feelings of fatigue and brain fog. By consuming 4 eggs daily, you deliver a powerful payload of these energy cofactor vitamins, ensuring your body's internal factory is fully staffed and operating at its best. The benefits of eating 4 eggs a day extend far beyond just feeling more awake. They directly fuel the very machinery that moves you through your world, your muscles. Whether you are an avid gym goer or someone whose main workout is carrying groceries and chasing after kids, the protein in eggs, provides the fundamental building blocks your body needs to maintain, repair, and build strong muscle tissue. This has profound implications not just for your appearance, but for your functional strength and quality of life as you age. Protein is made of smaller components called amino acids. You can think of these as the individual bricks needed to build a house, your muscle tissue. There are 20 different amino acids that your body uses. It can make some of them itself, but there are 9 that it cannot make. These are called essential amino acids, and you must get them from your food. A complete protein is a food that contains all 9 of these essential amino acids in the right ratios. Eggs are the gold standard of complete proteins. The protein in eggs is of such high quality that it's used as the benchmark against which all other protein sources are measured. When you eat 4 eggs, you are giving your body a perfect, ready-to-use delivery of every single building block it needs for muscle health. This is incredibly important for everyone, but especially as we get older. Starting in our 30s, we naturally begin to lose muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia. This gradual loss of muscle leads to weakness, slower metabolism, and a higher risk of falls and fractures. One of the most powerful ways to combat this is by consuming adequate high-quality protein throughout the day. The 4-egg habit provides a massive and effective protein payload that signals to your muscles to hold on, to stay strong. It provides the raw materials to repair the tiny tears that occur in muscle fibers during everyday activities, making them stronger in the process. This means tasks like lifting a heavy suitcase, working in the garden, or playing with your grandchildren become easier and less taxing on your body. For those who engage in structured exercise, the benefits are even more immediate. After a strength training workout, your muscles are like a construction site, eager for materials to start the repair and growth process. Consuming a meal rich in high-quality protein, like 4 eggs, post-workout provides those materials exactly when your body needs them most. This accelerates recovery, reduces muscle soreness, and leads to greater gains in strength and endurance over time. You'll find that you can push a little harder in your next workout because your body has been effectively refueled and rebuilt. In our modern world, our eyes are under constant assault. We stare at bright screens for hours, we expose them to the sun's harsh rays, and as we age, the risk of vision decline naturally increases. One of the most surprising and valuable benefits of eating 4 eggs daily is the powerful shield it can build for your eyes. This protection comes from 2 special antioxidants that are concentrated in the egg yolk, lutein and zeaxanthin. Think of them as internal sunglasses that filter out harmful light and protect your eyes from the inside out. The part of your eye responsible for sharp, central vision is called the macula. It's a tiny but critically important area. Lutein and zeaxanthin are the main pigments that make up the macula, giving it its characteristic yellowish color. This is not a coincidence. This pigment is there to act as a filter. Just like sunglasses help block blinding glare and harmful UV rays from reaching your eyes, the macular pigment absorbs damaging blue light from sources like the sun and your digital devices. When you have high levels of these pigments, your eyes are naturally better equipped to handle the visual stresses of modern life. The damage that lutein and zeaxanthin protect against is called oxidative stress. You can think of this as a kind of internal rusting process. Over time, exposure to light, especially blue light, can create unstable molecules called free radicals that damage the delicate cells in your eyes. This damage is a major contributor to age-related macular degeneration, AMD, which is a leading cause of vision loss in older adults. By regularly consuming 4 eggs, you are delivering a direct, high-dose supply of these protective antioxidants right to the front lines. They neutralize the free radicals before they can cause harm, helping to keep the macular cells healthy and functional for longer. Many people believe that to get these nutrients, they should eat leafy greens like spinach and kale, which is true. However, the lutein and zeaxanthin in eggs are actually in a more bioavailable form. This is a fancy way of saying that your body can absorb and use them more easily than the forms found in plants. The fat present in the egg yolk helps your body pull these fat-soluble antioxidants into your system much more efficiently. So, while greens are great, pairing them with eggs or simply eating eggs on their own is an incredibly effective way to boost your macular pigment levels. The battle to manage weight often feels like a constant fight against hunger. Cravings, mindless snacking, and large portion sizes can derail the best of intentions. This is where the habit of eating 4 eggs a day can be a true game changer. It works on a fundamental biological level to control your appetite, making you feel genuinely satisfied and making it easier to eat less without feeling deprived. This isn't a magic trick. It's a direct result of the powerful nutritional profile of eggs, working in harmony with your body's own signals. The feeling of hunger and fullness is controlled by a complex conversation between your stomach, your hormones, and your brain. 2 key hormones are ghrelin, the hunger hormone, which tells your brain it's time to eat, and peptide, YY, the satiety hormone, which signals that you're full. The composition of your meal directly influences these hormones. A meal of 4 eggs is incredibly effective at suppressing ghrelin and boosting peptide, YY. The high protein content is the main driver here. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient, meaning it has the greatest power to make you feel full and keep you feeling full for a longer period. But it's not just the protein. It's the combination of protein and fat. Fat slows down the digestion process. When you eat a meal that is high in both protein and fat, like 4 eggs, the food stays in your stomach for a much longer time. It is gradually released into your small intestine for further digestion. This physical feeling of your stomach still being occupied sends continuous signals to your brain that you are not yet hungry. This creates a powerful barrier against the temptation to snack. The 3 p.m. vending machine run, or the late-night raid on the cookie jar, suddenly loses its appeal because your body simply isn't sending out the hunger signals. This has a direct and measurable impact on your calorie intake for the day. Numerous studies have shown that people who eat eggs for breakfast end up consuming significantly fewer calories over the subsequent 24 hours compared to those who eat a carbohydrate-based breakfast of equal calories. When you start your day with a meal that shuts down hunger, you naturally eat a smaller lunch and make smarter choices for dinner. You're not operating from a place of ravenous hunger, which clouds judgment and leads to impulsive, high-calorie decisions. You are in control. Just as your muscles and eyes benefit from the daily egg habit, so does your most important organ, your brain. The foods you eat directly influence your cognitive function, affecting your memory, your mood, and your ability to think clearly. Eating 4 eggs a day provides a consistent supply of a specific and often overlooked nutrient that is absolutely vital for brain health: choline. Choline is the unsung hero of cognitive function, and eggs are one of the very best dietary sources available. Choline's most critical role is in the production of acetylcholine, one of your brain's main messenger chemicals, or neurotransmitters. Acetylcholine is essential for memory, learning, and focus. It's the chemical that helps your brain cells communicate with each other, forming the neural pathways that are the physical basis of your memories and thoughts. When you have ample choline, your brain can efficiently create and maintain these pathways. This can translate into sharper recall, easier learning of new skills, and better concentration. It's like ensuring the communication network inside your head has strong, clear signals with no static. Furthermore, choline is a key component of the membranes that surround every single cell in your body, including your brain cells. These membranes are not static walls. They are dynamic, fluid gatekeepers that control what goes in and out of the cell. Adequate choline helps maintain the structural integrity and flexibility of these cell membranes. For your brain cells, this is paramount. Healthy membranes allow for optimal communication between cells, ensuring that the intricate network of your nervous system functions smoothly. It helps keep your mind agile and responsive. A deficiency in choline can have noticeable consequences. Studies have linked low choline intake to an increased risk of cognitive decline as we age and even to neurological conditions. The liver can produce a small amount of choline, but not nearly enough to meet the body's demands, which is why it is considered an essential nutrient that must be obtained from the diet. Unfortunately, many people do not get enough choline. By eating 4 eggs, you are providing your brain with a generous and highly bioavailable supply of this crucial nutrient, effectively fueling your cognitive engine. Making the commitment to eat 4 eggs every day is more than a simple dietary change. It is a holistic investment in your body's well-being. As we have seen, the effects ripple through nearly every system. While individual needs vary, and it is always wise to listen to your own body, the evidence is clear. Incorporating 4 eggs into your daily routine is a simple, affordable, and powerful way to nourish your body comprehensively, helping you feel and function at your best day after day.